I post based on the information I have. But I get some more information now, so I come to post again. And the information that I get kind of changed my whole view on the thing. But views don't matter. Business is business. That's the most important lesson we have to learn here. Business is business, and it have people who will befriend you. You and them will be friends when them see it fit. And then it will just turn into business when them see it fit. And go get left hanging thinking was a friendship. And that is something that happened here. What I heard is that 23,000 tickets were sold so far. And then the announcement came that Cartel wasn't coming. Right? So my estimate is, if Cartel did land in Trinidad, even for Saturday itself, at least 5,000-6,000 more tickets would have sold. That's what I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know what's your estimate. That's what I think. Based on the hype, you hear Cartel voice, Cartel land, people going to run out there and buy more tickets. If Cartel did reach 2-3 days before the show, at least 10,000 tickets would have sell again. So in my estimate, the show would have make at least 30,000, would have sell at least 30,000 general tickets. That right? From the information I get, which is from a credible source, somebody who is good with both Cartel and Jaco, is who I get this information from. Now, 23,000 tickets sold, that wasn't bad at all either. But let me get back to the issue. Cartel had already received $1 million US. $1 million US, and refused to come to Trinidad. Despite other offers, right, being made. Now, the reason why he didn't get all the money yet wasn't because of lack of funds. These were here from a credible source. It wasn't due to lack of funds. It was due to the US not being able to get the money transferred to US. So that was the problem, the US. So because when they realized the struggle, when they realized Cartel breaks in to come due to the money thing, the last 150,000 US they had, they sent it up to add on to the million. Now, I ain't sure about that part. I ain't sure if it's that make it the million, or if that was added to the million. But the last 150,000 they had, they sent that away. That 150,000 was the money to pay Sizzla and the other artists. What she name? Molly or Moili or whatever she name is. Forgive me, I don't know she. She have a bad song, but I don't know she name all of them. Right? Yeah. So that was the issue. Cartel had already collected $1 million. So what they're saying is that the Monday after the event, they would have been able to get more US. So the money wasn't the problem. Sizzla pulled out because he didn't get US money either. The young lady pulled out because she didn't get US money either. And they didn't want to get the money in TT. So that was the problem. What I was told is that if they did wait till the Monday after, they would have get the money in US. The money would have get transferred to US and so forth. That's what I was told. I don't know. But here we're really hurting me with all of this. Cartel say he make a mistake by dealing with this promoter because the promoter clearly not fit to hire Cartel. When this is the same promoter who hired Cartel every time he came to Trinidad before. This is the promoter that hired Cartel every time he came to Trinidad before. Right? So and when he didn't hire him, he is who created the link. So if I wanted to hire Cartel, I had to do it through he. So with that being said, that's red boy to say that And then another thing is, while Cartel was in prison, there were times he would call on this promoter for certain things. There were times this promoter would go over and visit him personally. This promoter is actually close to Cartel and the family, based on the information I get from the credible source. Right? Now remember, I stated here I don't have no facts. I'm just saying why I hear from a credible source. Right? So don't come and blow me out. I just bring anything to all you. 23,000 tickets sell. Wow. Ah, to know a brother so close to you. I know business is business, people, but to know somebody so close to you, pay $1 million US so far. They have another 0.3 million for you, whatever the case is. To know what Trinidad contribute to dancehall. Trinidad is one of the number one supporting countries of dancehall music. Right? To know the kind of loyal fans Cartel have in Trinidad, and for him to make that move, kind of dread by. And I can't say you wrong, because at the end of the day, business is business. But this just showing me people different now. Everybody heading a different place, and the world really not nice at all. Right? But what we go say? Business is business. I just bring the information as I get it. Be disappointed how much we want. Cartel stand the ground and the do thing. But after I get them some information there on how close he and the promoter was, and to know well that man used to visit him when he was in jail, why? And they get $1 million cash already from the man. $1 million US. To crash the whole man. That your brethren, boy, to crash him there, why? That hard to believe though. I feel the government had something to do with that. That real hard to believe. But say what? It is what it is.